Hello, it's Nikki. We start on Thursday. Are you in? Monthly moves for me has been tried and tested. And if you followed here for a while, you will know that I now do this daily challenge, this daily habit that I started in the middle of November. And today was day 65. And the more that I see those days, those numbers go up, I mean, it's been many things, but it's now part of my identity. I don't even question it. I expect that this is happening. I am in the groove. And I knew for me personally, I needed to introduce these sorts of things in order to become the person that I wanted to be. Wow, that's quite a bold statement, isn't it? It's true. As I reflected around my birthday at the beginning of November last year, there were many things that I wanted to be, do, have, and feel that were not in my reality. That is not to say that I am not grateful for all of the things that are part of my reality. But I also know my capabilities. I know my potential. I know the things that I can do that I haven't even mentioned yet. And for me, I almost had a why not? Why not mentality? And I think it is that moment that when you get to 40, I know myself that people I went to school with or people that I've known, it's a very stark reality that not everybody gets to continue being every age. And I had a sense also that I owed it to them to crack on and keep moving forward. But I also owed it to myself. I began to connect with like that 7-year-old version of myself, that version who knew exactly what she wanted to do, how she wanted to show up in the world, how she wanted to operate. And she was quite fearless. I mean, considering she was 7, she didn't really have access to the landline, the internet, and only a very small circle. She had big plans, that is for sure. And I now fast forward to a 42-year-old version of me. And I just think I've got to channel a bit of that 7-year-old who knew. Anyway, I digress. What I have found, sorry, you can hear my washing machine in the background. What I have found throughout this process of showing up for myself every day, what it has done, many things, but here's what I want to share with you today. It has kept me on course, imperfectly. So if you ever watch the marathon, and I'm talking about the London Marathon here, and you can go on YouTube or Google the map on the internet, just to have a sense of it. So it starts way south of the river and then slowly comes into town over Tower Bridge, all round Canary Wharf, and then the final part of it is up the Mall. And everybody who runs that, I've never run it myself, but I've watched it on the street many, many times, and my partner's run it. I know that the marathon, and certainly when I've watched it as well, I tend to watch it in one place, but over the years I have kind of followed it along. And when my partner did it, I went to the Mall and I saw him various stages along the route. The main thing that you need to do in order to complete that marathon is to stay on the path. And in a way, for many people, the quest, the mission is not to go the fastest or set a world record. It's to get the thing done and keep moving forward in a way that feels really great. And in a really busy world where we can be easily distracted, that is a difficult thing. So as I am going through the route here, there would be so many places that you could stop. that you could go off course. As you go through Greenwich, you might want to have a picnic near Blackheath. As you go over Tower Bridge, you might want to stop and take a photo. As you go round Buckingham Palace, you might want to see what the flag's doing and whether King Charles is in. As you run round Limehouse, you might want to take a stop and have a look at the beautiful doors that you see as you go up Commercial Road. There are so many points along that marathon route where you could be pulled away and distracted and enticed somewhere else. And this is what happens with our goals. And the thing is, in that moment of running the marathon, you could be enticed saying, there's just this amazing brand new cafe that's opened around the corner and you have to try it. The bread, the eggs, the pastries, it's amazing. Now, if you were on marathon day, you would have to be saying, no, I am focused. I am doing this. I am on the path. I am going to complete the marathon today. And I will have to come back and have a look at that cafe another day. But in our business and our life goals, sometimes it isn't that easy. Because even though we might think we're on the path of something, we might get an email. We might be pulled away. We might need to press pause on something. And I know that your goals, your things that you want to do, the projects that you want to complete, the things you want to get started, even in the beginning or even at this stage, if you've got that drive, if you've got that desire to see some real progress, it's going to require your attention. There is nothing casual about running a marathon. There's nothing kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of going to do it a little bit and see how I get on. Even though there may be some people who have to pull out of the race, most people start by saying, right, here we go. You see them warming up, don't you? Here we go. It's marathon day. I can't believe the day is finally here. Let's go. Let's see what happens. And as every mile passes, you can see, I mean, there must be so many emotions on that course. But there will be points, and certainly the point that I look at, it's about, I think, mile 17 around Limehouse. There are people at that point who have that confidence of saying, I've got 17 miles under my belt. I'm on my way. I'm doing this. And then there are some people who are in disbelief that they can't believe that they got to 17 miles and they're still going. And then there will be some people who go, 17 miles, what? I've still got another 9 to go. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do that? And the amount of people that I've spoken to, it's been the crowd that's got them through. It's been something in their tank. It's giving all of their focus and their attention to this one thing. And that is what Monthly Moves is. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Monthly Moves is a lovely package of working with me one-on-one, also getting daily accountability and daily prompts, and then a reflection exercise at the end of it. The Monthly Moves runs from the 25th of January all the way through to the 29th of February. So that is 5 weeks of support, momentum, a sense that you're doing this every single day, but also doing it on your terms, doing it imperfectly. And to go back to the analogy of the marathon, you also see that with the marathon. You also see people who are running marathons all over the world. They're very confident. They have that sense of like, it's just another day. And some people have got, they've got a big rhino on their head and they're like, okay, I'm going to complete it, but I'm going to have to go really slowly because I'm never going to be able to go as fast as these people because essentially I've got a rhino on my head. And equally, there might be people in this Monthly Moves with you who only have 10, 15 minutes each and every day to do something small. This is not about huge amounts of quantities and like giving like all of your time to this. I really want to play and experiment in that space of what happens if you keep your eye on the ball of this goal every single day, with accountability, with support, and with that reminder of you're doing this. This is important to you. And this is something that I say to clients all of the time. Sometimes it's just that reminder that you are important, that you said you wanted to do this. So let me hold space for that. If you want to join, you haven't got long left because we start on Thursday, the 25th of January. If you'd like to join me, I would love to have you. Any questions, send me a message. We can have a chat. I can send you a voice note, all of that good stuff. But if you're ready to make some progress, to get going and have that sense of satisfaction on the 29th of February of going, whoa, I've got 5 weeks of data here. I have more of an understanding of how I work, what I'm capable of. And I guess this is the thing that has happened with my running every day. I've got to know myself again. And I know that's weird because I'm always in my body. But I tell you what, that 15 minutes for myself each and every day, it's so powerful because there's nowhere to hide. I am there doing it, breathing, sometimes badly. But it's really important. Time ticks by anyway. So I want you to utilize your time in a way that takes you closer to what it is you want to be, do, have, and feel. Any questions, as I mentioned, let me know. Otherwise, you can go ahead to the group monthly program, sign up, and I will be in touch very soon. Lots of love. Bye.